Welcome everyone back to the Vultyr Chronicles. Tonight I am joined by Sir Varigan, Snickstick, number 24, and Beasley, soon to be introducing his whole new character because he will be new to this whole campaign. When we last left our intrepid heroes, so to speak, all shit had broken loose. The war that they have been preparing for has jumped off prematurely, and literally it has been a slaughter on both sides. Before any more death and carnage could ensue, both sides were met with two gods. On the enemy side, they were met with Azazel, the Bat God of Shadows. And on the hero side, they were met with Zone, the Hawk God of Storms. Both gods dealt battle out in the middle of the sky, causing massive damage, but odd effects. And right now, the party has been tasked with waiting everything out, awaiting further orders from Christopher, and they were headed north. It has been 2 years timeline. So within those 2 years, they could have gone and done anything. And right now we are going to go with Varigan first to give us a brief overview of what he's been doing over the past 2 years.
So, Sir Varigan, being the military man and the officer that he is, decided that, well, if there's 2 years of furlough, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get myself paid. So he returned to his hometown, or the home city of Uvlark, and entered into the tournament circuit there, and has been generally nobling, quote-unquote, his way through life, which mostly consists of going to parties and not spending his own money, but those of other people around him.
Well, with a lot of the war effort has gone down, a lot of the money is not really there. So the parties that you were used to are not as grand, and the tournaments that you were used to going before your service are not as wide and few in number. Actually, you have gone to 2 tournaments, and I want you to roll percentile.
Okay.
To see if Sir Varigan actually won any of those tournaments.
What am I looking for?
Just roll. Just give me a roll. All right. So first tournament, he did not win, but he came in third for that one. And roll one more. He third was in sight, but he just didn't make it. So with that, there were people who were betting on you, and you did manage to win a few fights and did manage to win a certain amount of coins. So go ahead and mark down that you have 300 gold from your winnings.
All right.
Snickstick, what have you been doing for the past 2 years?
Getting into some bullshit.
I'm gonna need to have an elaboration of what kind of bullshit you've been getting into.
Can you enumerate the bullshit?
I could. Snickstick, upon being abandoned by the military and basically being told by Kristoff to don't die, I'll call you when I need you. Hey, can you mute?
Yeah, give me a second. Where did the option go?
See, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
it's in the normal spot.
See now?
It should be on your on the picture, or
Except it's not.
Yeah, no, roll 20
ma-
updated.
All right. Well, shit.
Yeah, that's a crappy update. Can you just regular mute then? Temporarily? I can talk without the feedback.
Give me a second. I'm looking to see if the setting is just somewhere else now.
Hey, Haley, that's what I was looking for when we were starting. All right, go with.
Is that better?
No. Sorry, YouTube, we didn't do our normal sound check at the start.
Yeah, that's something we should have done, but it's fine.
I don't have a way to mute it.
Yeah, that's how I'm muted. It's in the when you go down and hover over your portrait, you'll have regular corner, and then if you scroll left and right, middle center, or middle bottom.
There it is.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. What has Snickstick been doing the past couple of years? Well, Snickstick has decided to get it into his head that living amongst humans is a very dangerous business. To produce that income without actually, because racism and goblin kind of prevent, there is no affirmative action that will ever land him a job.
Mm-hmm.
He decided to become a sort of crime lord / vigilante. He's the criminal who fights other criminals for fun and profit.
Okay.
So he's set up shop in a small little area, but is enough that there's towns and cities big enough for him to slip in and out of with his particular set of skills.
Well,
and then he just sells back the random bullshit that they've stolen back to people at a discount.
Okay, so for everyone, including you, BC, because you're actually from here, you were all in the town of Ashburn.
IRL, I used to live in an Ashburn.
The irony. All right. But it is a decent sized bordered city. So there is levels of crime, but it's not terrible. You have stopped bandits, helped travelers on the road, stuff like that. You know, just doing your normal thing. In doing that, you have also acquired 300 gold.
All right.
And we will kind of get back to certain little odds and ends you may have not sold off because you may not have found an actual buyer for it. All right. Now, number 24. Unmute, Haley. Unmute.
I think Kenny's going to help her.
Okay.
And while that is going on, I will be right.
All right.
Where the fuck did that go?
And then you can just turn your camera off and look, and it can show you.
That's dumb as shit.
It is. It's what we want.
Why did this change?
I don't know.
Because internet.
Why would you?
For something with the video so you can see everything on your pretty face.
Why would you make your controls invisible?
All right.
Anyway, number 24. In the absence of both war and her memories, because she never did recall who she was before the amnesia, Number 24 gathered her remaining medics together and formed Clerics Without Borders. And
Okay.
Clerics Without Borders has been roaming the hinterlands ever since the collapse of the war, healing people in whatever shitholes they find them in, and taking donations for operating expenses. But they are a nonprofit organization. They're volunteer based, and they hope to expand into new reaches soon, God willing.
Okay. Like with Snake Stick and Bergen, you've also amassed about 300 gold. Because
I'll put that
you may
back
have.
to the organization.
Okay.
We're gonna buy more supplies, maybe some wagons, a couple more riding dogs. For some reason, there's a lot of other halflings here. It's not supposed to be a halfling organization, but people see a halfling at the helm of it, and well, that just makes it a halfling organization then, because
Okay.
people have preconceived notions.
Also, how is Noodles, your ever faithful, big as shit dog?
Well, his lifespan is like 10 years, and it's only been 2, so I think he's doing great.
Oh, believe me, he actually looks fine. You don't see an ounce of gray on him at all.
Dope. Even better.
And now, on to the soon-to-be newest edition of the party. BZ, why don't you give us a brief outlook onto your character?
Well, his name is Rhyme.
Mhm.
He stands out amongst the crowd for multiple reasons. Least to say, he's just over 7 foot tall. He is a half orc, and the other half you're not quite sure what it is. His hair, what you could see, is drawn back in a braid. It's black and white, salt and pepper. He doesn't have the typical half orc ears. They're more pointed. And he totally stands out. When I speak in character, he has a funny accent. He can always be found near his Vardo, and he has a faithful pseudo dragon companion. He is very friendly. He helps everybody out. They ask for help. They ask for money. He's just an all-around nice guy.
All right. We're gonna wait for Kitty to get back, and Vergan should be returning or actually back by now.
He's back.
Okay.
He would have answered the call.
Well, the call kind of came in a message to the rest of the party. Because in this world, instead of having a message sent by carrier pigeons, crows, stuff like that, there is a mailing system. And the mailing system is controlled by various races, but the primary choice of carriers are hippogriffs.
Okay.
And of course, messages can be sent magically, but that's the more expensive option.
So what you're saying is that there is like a mail service that we can use.
Yep. Yes,
Okay.
it is. Like if you need to get a message somewhere or someone needs to find you, they can send out a message or ask around magically for, let's just any town, say, hey, have you seen such and such individuals? All right, so While we're still waiting on Kenny, at this point in time, the party does meet up and one of the local taverns. I still have to come up with a name. You know what? We will name it. Actually, this tavern is called the White Giant.
Okay.
The reason why it's called the White Giant is because it is famous for its 2-foot tall mug of ale.
Word?
So, if Snick Stick's there when he gets back, you all will be at this bar waiting whoever's supposed to be there. But I will need a perception check from the three of you to see if you see someone who is very much standing out.
Okie dokie.
All right, so Varigan, Snickstick 24. Oh, never mind. Varigan doesn't see anything but the food and ale in front of him.
That's a big mug of ale.
That is if you ordered it. It is a kind of, okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, Snickstick, perception. Snickstick also sees nothing but food and ale in front of him, which is weird.
Admittedly, this is just going to be power for our rolls tonight.
Okay, and number 24, perception.
I've been going up against shitty crime syndicates. They're really not hard to find if you know what you're looking for.
Number 24 sees it perfectly because she is not engrossed in food and alcohol.
Man, my passive perception's better than this.
Number 24, you see at the bar someone who is clearly taller than everyone else in the building.
I mean, I'm probably among the shortest in the building.
Oh no, from where you're sitting at the table with the two of them, you actually see him. Because he's literally towering above everyone else. But you also...
I do the sensible thing, which is to hop down from my seat, which makes me relatively the same height as everybody else. And I walk on my little halfling legs over to this person just to get a better idea of how tall he is.
You see, standing at the bar, how tall is Ryan? You said above 7 feet?
About 7'2".
You see a 7'2". Are we talking like...
That's like two fucking Snick Sticks stacked on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Let's, what's his skin color?
A deep green.
Deep green?
Yeah, deep green.
Like, more like blackish green, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. You see what looks like the biggest half-orc you've seen in your life. But what draws your attention is the small, winged lizard creature flying around him.
It's flying. It's like definitely not in my reach.
Oh, it's definitely not in your reach. And you have never, ever seen a creature like this in your life.
The flying creature or the 7-foot half-orc?
Oh no, you've seen half-orcs. You've fought and killed half orcs before. You fought with half orcs. This guy is bigger, like height wise. But the flying thing, that's completely new.
Well, I have amnesia, so a lot of things are completely new to me. I'm just gonna stand there until he notices the 2.5 foot halfling, like peering up at him.
What's your passive perception, Beazle?
15.
Yeah, you notice. You get the sense that there's someone deliberately looking in your general direction.
I'm gonna tell the dragon to land on its head, on the person's head. I can do it telepathically, so they won't even hear. It's a familiar.
Okay. All right, number 24. You feel something land on your head.
I'm excited about this, so I go to like take it down off my head and look at it better.
What you see, if seeing as a lot of the people in this land have never really seen a dragon before, it just looks like a very odd lizard with wings.
Number 24 looks up and goes. She looks like all the way out. She's like, "My sir, where did you get this lizard bird?"
Well, right. I'm kind of used to this question. Well, you see, my buddy and I met in the woods named Kath granted it to me. As a reward for doing Kath's wishes and helping and all of that. It's actually a dragon.
Like a wee one. Does it get bigger?
No, this is as big as this one gets.
What a good size. What a very good size. A good little pet. Who goes around giving out bird lizards? Sorry.
You know, just giant armored bear gods that live in the woods.
Yeah, I've heard of such things. I'm number 24 with the Clerics Without Borders. You ever thought of joining up? Big long think you could do a lot of good.
You've actually heard of the Clerics Without Borders.
I'm not a cleric myself. You know, but I mean, I'm always willing to help out. You know.
Well, we're post-war, mate. Half the clerics out there are just chodes with a bag. We've got an instruction manual, basic first aid, a starter kit. You don't have to buy in. It's not a pyramid scheme. You could do some good.
Well, Mom and Dad always told me I should do good in the world and make sure all is right and be nice and, you know.
We go out back, find a drunkard. I'll give you the run round.
Very good and Snick Stick. Roll perception again with advantage. Okay, now you both notice. Snick Stick, you really notice. You see, both of you see 24 talking to the very large person. You both notice the odd flying lizard, but Snick Stick, you notice that his skin is dark green. And in your experience, if it looked like an orc, it's an orc.
Just fucking prairie dogs. And just slowly puts hand on Bierstein and waits for the lizard to get out of the way.
Farragon just kind of walks over.
Because that is actually a very cute lizard, and Snick Stick hates hurting animals.
Farragon just kind of walks over and looks down at number 24. Hello, number 24. Who's your friend?
I didn't get his name.
Oh, I'm sorry. How rude. I'm Rhyme, and that's Reason right there.
Ah,
Rhyme and Reason, how clever. Well, I'm number 24, and outside I've left my dog, Noodles. Those names don't go together quite so well, I admit.
I mean, my mom named me and my dad named him when I found him. So
Maybe if my name had been Mac, I might have called the dog Cheese, but that opportunity's lost.
clearly.
So wait, your name's a number.
Yep. It's
Um,
number 24. You have to say the whole thing.
so
It's
number
like,
24. Okay.
yep, like a Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole bit.
Off in the distance, or off on the side of the bar, you see a very drunk dwarf, and for most of you, that is odd.
Looks like
He-
you could
he-
practice with him soon if you're serious about joining the Quab.
At the mention of a tribe called Quest, the dwarf just looks at number 24, shakes his head, and promptly goes back to sleep on the bar. Next, Nick, you do notice that as the conversation with the half-orc is going, he doesn't seem to be hostile.
That just means that he's waiting until we put a guard down.
Snick's like running through his fucking brain, maybe hoping this guy's got a bounty.
You see...
He knows better than the fighting at this bar because he probably got yelled at for it before.
Actually, he does not.
Damn it.
And one of the barmaids comes by, takes the mug out of your hand, and sets it down on the table. It's like, don't go harming him. He's nice.
They're not nice.
That one is.
Nice.
Yeah, sometimes they're plotting, sometimes they're scheming, sometimes they're plotting and scheming. And when that happens, bad shit happens. Also, where the fuck do you get a flying lizard thing? It's not fair.
She has no response to that, but you do notice that a young man does sit at the table next to you. And he looks familiar, but a little bit older.
Sleight of hand, poison dagger in my hand.
Patterson?
Actually, it is Patterson, but he is now 20.
Snickstick like, oh, hey boy, and just puts the dagger back in his hand, or back in his sheath.
He just looks at you and says, still jumpy as ever, I see.
And you're not?
I
Right,
mean,
you're a human.
when you look at him, it does look like he's been through a lot more. Like, you do see a scar across his face, but he does look like he's sporting a beard now.
Like a shitty beard or like a Beasley beard?
Small beard, like one that's, growing in.
Ah, okay.
Varrigan looks at it. It's like, seems like you're growing up quite well, Private. Is it still private? It's been a minute.
Not really private anymore. And I'm kind of here because of big guy over there.
Points at Rhyme.
Yep.
Aha! I knew it! I knew it!
Not Not the way you think.
So he didn't steal the jelly beans?
No. Who steals jelly beans? Not you. Notice his 24 razor hand. I was like, no, not you.
The Bogo Shane steals the jelly beans.
Look, I'm here because Christopher sent me to, one, find him, two, find you.
Please, Christopher knows how to fucking find me.
Yes, I know. Why do you think he sent me to this exact location?
That motherfucker doesn't even think. What's he want? Hey, you, big guy, get over here, please.
You do see a goblin talking to you, Ryan.
I did say please.
You did say please.
Berrigan 24, pull in. We got a conversation to have.
Oh, hell. Leave's over. Berrigan walks over. None too pleased about it.
Look, I'm here because A, I'm here for Rhyme, and to let you all know that he will be accompanying all of you. And one more, but I still gotta find that one. I don't know where he is. He's a little weird.
What?
Christopher's found others to help because, well, Mags is. If you've noticed, Mags is not here. She kind of.
Oh, no wonder I'm not getting yelled at.
So that's how you equate to not being yelled at, is because Mags is not here. I mean,
Pecking order.
Right now, as far as our former ranks go, that really means nothing anymore.
Oh no, that's
But we're
pecking order.
Oh. Wait, where am I on that? Never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know where I am on the pecking order. I don't.
Popo stool. Maggots.
Anyway. We, and when I mean we, I mean both Gray, myself, and the others who have been keeping an eye on things from Edmund Reach to here. We've gotten word that a lot of the deserters have formed into a bandit band. A pretty big one.
Is Scooter with them?
Yes, Scooter's with them, but he's going by a different name now.
Who fucking cares? I'm gonna fucking stab the shit out of him. I'm gonna kill him this time.
This time?
Well,
Okay.
the whole reason he's mad at us is because I beat his ass once. He's the guy that killed McNooley.
Beasley, we can't hear you.
Muted that.
Okay.
There we are.
Right. So why?
You're so quiet?
Why can't we just ask him nicely to stop and maybe not do that anymore? Why we gotta kill him?
Because he betrayed us on the field of battle and murdered our commander. In
Okay.
cold blood.
Well, I mean,
he kind of did do that,
You're
but
muted.
But now that I know, I'm pretty apt to kill him.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes people do need a killing.
I mean, this is just this is kind of the long run for now. But I'm also here because this town kind of needs help. It did send out a small scouting party for just to keep back any hostile banditry or wild owlbears, things of that nature. But the party did not return.
Great.
Oh, well, that would mean that they're dead then.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Well,
So,
if they betrayed the town and joined the bandits, then that's more people for them.
or, you
I'm-
know, they're undead. That's also a possibility.
This ain't science fiction, Berrigan.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I've heard of undead. I haven't seen them. They exist somewhere. Like this dragon thing, or lizard with wings. It's weird.
It's a
very
dragon. It's a dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna have to read about these dragon things more. Anyway,
Just raid Christopher's library.
oh, he tried. He's still searching for dragons. Also,
Of course he is.
not in the way you think. I think. I don't know what he thinks. The last
Well,
person that
if he
crossed
doesn't have the knowledge of it, it means he wants it because he's a greedy knowledge boy.
I mean, the last person who tried to withhold knowledge from him on a very specific subject.
We
Let's
don't need
just
to go
say,
there. I'm very familiar with his techniques of information retrieval.
no, the person's still alive. Just
In the loony bin or in the
have you
forever?
ever seen a brain outside of the skull with the body still functional?
Nope, that's a new one. He leveled up.
That does sound very much like dark magic.
It's Christopher. I wouldn't put it past him.
Freaky bugger.
And
Also,
And-
he doesn't consider it dark magic. He considers it alternative magic for uses when necessary.
He always
I-
was a creepy asshole.
I think he told me once that his magic is more upon the lines of opportunistic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm here to see if you all want to help take care of this one small matter.
Oh, you mean the bandits?
Yeah, the bandit thing. Well, primarily bandits. That's a given. It's the thing with this town. I do know that there is a reward for it, but
Wait, I wasn't listening after you said Scooter. I was thinking of ways to eviscerate him. The thing with the town and they're missing scouts?
yeah, we need to find out what happened to them.
Yeah, give me an hour.
Speaking of, before I do anything, I had forgot to move the party onto the layer that they were supposed to be on.
I mean, that just happens sometimes.
And this is what you all see. This is the town of Ashburn.
Oh, yeah, we are in the north, aren't we?
Yes. Okay. So I know the three of you want to at least help, or some of you want to help for whatever purpose. Mr. Rhyme,
No, mister.
just Rhyme.
Just rhyme.
Okay. I just wanted to know that I'm not sure if this is going to be an inconvenience to you, but we could use your help for this.
Well, right. I mean, I'm about helping people, so I mean, if people need help, I'm gonna help them.
Okay.
My accent's wandering.
So, is everyone on board with helping this town?
Might as well.
Snickstick just doing the beady eyes at Rhyme. He's like, I'll help.
Okay.
Without orders will assist.
Right, it'll be, and so this is spoken in Goblin. Right, it'll be a good chance for me to practice.
just responds in Orcish. He's like, "Your accent is atrocious."
Well, really, it always is. I mean,
Is that
I'm
a
an
crack on Goblin language?
Hmm?
Is that a crack?
A part of me wonders why, or how I survived being near the majority of you.
It's because you always stayed in the cart.
I'm talking about the battle, not the cart. Also, Gray has a kid. Just letting you know.
Oh, what's its name?
He didn't tell me because he was, on his way back home.
Oh, does Gray have a wife?
Yes,
I mean,
it's been a while.
Good for him.
fair.
So before we head off to do anything, do you all need to just go prepare? Because I don't know what you're all gonna go against. All I know is that if their scouting party did not return and maybe something bad.
I'm prepared at the moment.
I mean, once we get outside the town, I'll be fine.
I got me wagon, so I'm good there.
Wait, are we going somewhere after?
No, we're just gonna take care of this, come back to town, and then possibly send a message to Christopher, or await further orders. Because
So we're not going for Scooter right now.
No.
Oh, well, yeah, fine, all right.
Let's send a message. Let's send a message and let him know that we're doing this. And while we're off doing it, hopefully he'll be able to respond by the time we get back.
Well, I can handle the message part because I really don't want to go out there. I've already gone through enough getting here. So it's just going to be up to the four of you.
Right then. You stay here and drink.
No, I'm not going to drink.
And then we'll go out and try to find these idiots that got lost in the woods because they're scouts.
Look, they're not your scouts. Also, Carver says hi.
Wow. I thought he would have said fuck you.
No, that was he had several messages, but one of them was just hi.
I mean,
a lot of them were a string of curses.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
One of them was just hi, though.
Well, y'all seem to make a lot of friends where y'all go.
Carver was my second in command.
Just to let you, those three were former military, along with, and he points out at least 5 or 6 more other people within the bar that are drunk.
And the one that's running pockets.
So is this actually like a regular bar, or has it turned into something more like a VFW?
No, it's a regular bar.
Well, if there's nothing else we need to be doing, I'd suggest let's be cracking on with it.
Oh God, your poshness has come to a forefront.
I can't even understand him when he talks like this.
I mean,
24. Why are we the most sane?
Oh, we're not. We're certainly not.
I'm trying to back you up on this. Why you gotta shoot me down like that? All right, let's go. Come on, we're going.
Just let you know. You'll let me get just wait by whoever cart you need to wait by. I will get general direction of where.
My house.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was your cart that we just used or commandeered. So, all right then. I don't.
Yeah,
I no longer have to drive. Okay. I don't have to drive the cart anymore. Thank God. And with that, he does get up and leave. And he says he will meet you all back at Snextick's cart, which is parked next to Ryan's cart.
What? Oh, okay.
Varigan just collects Axel and takes him on over there.
Axel looks to be getting on at his age. Because you've had him for what? How long?
He's probably only 4 years.
But he's also, a trained war horse.
Mm-hmm.
So
another 2. So he's 8 out of 20 years.
And you've also been using him for the tournaments, the 2 tournaments, if there was jousting and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay. So, say about 30 minutes goes by, and Patterson does come back, but he comes back with a map. Okay, I know where to go. He lays out the map and points to a spot that is to the west of town. He says that this was the last known spot that they could have gone because it's used for a small camping spot between outings. So that was the last known spot that they've gotten messages from. And judging by the looks of it, it won't take us no more than maybe an hour to get there, or at least take you all an hour to get there and to see what the hell's going on.
Oh, very good.
All right. Okay.
Now, are you sure you all don't need anything for this? You're all good?
All right, when you say anything, what are you talking?
Anything that you need to be prepared for.
I mean,
not orcs prepared for.
What about big orcs?
No. I did all my shopping before I came here.
Yeah, I've got all my equipment and my gear still noted down.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm getting a server correct. Yeah, there it is.
Just give them a moment. While we're waiting on Kenny to connect back, number 24, you do have Noodles with you.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be, happy, but he is a little. He's not really weary of Rhyme, but he is eyeing the pseudo dragon a lot.
Number 24 just gives Noodles a pet and redirects his attention back to her and is like, none of that now.
Ryan, when you
That's not even my phone.
well, and we wait again.
It'd be like that sometimes.
That happens.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, so when you see number 24 at Noodles, you notice that Noodles is, well, you've seen dogs around here. You've seen wolves. Noodles looks bigger than a standard dog and a little bit bigger than a wolf.
Well, that's a big old puppy. And in beast speak, I'm going to tell Noodles that the lizard's not a snack; he's a friend.
Noodles' ears perk up at this, looks directly at you, gives a low but deep hoof, and then just goes back to paying attention to number 24.
Right.
Check, check.
Check.
All right, there we go. Fucking Christ.
All right. So, Predators is like, all right, so you're all ready to go. You all know where to go. Just if it's too bad of a thing, just leave. Come back with information so we know what the hell's happening.
It's like, oh, intelligence retrieval. Oh, okay.
If
Just dives in his barrel. Rummage.
you're muted, bud.
Yeah, he was just rummaging. He
Okay.
pops out full armor, like rogue armor, but armor.
Hmm.
He doesn't go to the bar in armor.
Uh-huh.
All right, so all right, so whose cart are you all taking?
We're taking a cart.
If you all want to take a cart, or if you want to do it on foot.
I mean, it's not that far out of town, right?
Yep.
My car is well outfitted. It's a very comfortable ride.
You have a cart?
Of course, I have a car. I'm the Clerics Without Borders.
You've heard of the Clerics Without Borders. You've seen them. You've actually helped them a few times. Next thing.
I point to my library. Well, I've been busy.
I thought we were just going to ride there. Like, he's got Axel, you've got Noodles. Ryan, do you have a mount?
I drive that. Well, really, I just ask the horse really nicely where to go. I don't really drive him because, I don't want to.
Are you
Right.
some kind of fucking druid?
I can talk to animals, yeah.
Cool.
Whatever. Stick's just like, ooh, probably should have done that outside of town.
Right, so
You're muted.
to think ahead. If we take my wagon and things,
Haley, you're muted.
I know, but we can hear it through Kenny's.
He just muted himself.
We'd finally reached stasis where like I could hear myself through Kenny's mic. So like, well, I'll just talk through Kenny's mic. He keeps muting every time.
Nah.
Anyway. Number 24 is like, so I'm just thinking ahead in case we get there and things go sideways. If we take my wagon, it will fit up to 6 bodies on the way back.
Just letting you know, where you're heading is not really cart accessible to a degree. It might be for a bit, but then you have to either go on foot.
Does anyone relay that to number 24?
Patterson did. He just did.
Oh, that's Patterson telling her.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, right, well, fuck it then. If we die, we die without the wagon.
Right.
Verrigan, what armor did Axel have?
He has splint mail barding.
Okay. I'll just get one. Okay. Oh. As you all heard, as Snakestick do his whistle, you kind of hear like a kind of scream, but it's kind of more of a scream of shock. As a warg comes bounding towards Snakestick.
Is that yours?
Snakestick just looks up and he's like, "Oh, there you is." Holds his hands out and gets balled off the fucking feet.
This warg's. You've all seen wargs before, including you, Ryan. You all know that the ones you've all dealt with have been very evil in nature, but this one doesn't really seem to be malicious at all.
That's probably because I've raised him since he was a fucking pup. And so he's just natured like Snicknick, which is arguably worse.
Does he have armor?
No.
Okay.
Read as not yet.
Okay. So, does everyone either use a cart or mount up?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Are you mounting on Noodles,
Yes.
Haley?
Mhm.
Ryan, you do see you do see number 24 hop onto her dog because he has a little saddle on his back.
Right. I don't. Well, I mean, lead on. It's a dog, and that's a really big dog, and okay.
We said Noodles had armor, right, Haley?
Yes.
Do you remember what type of armor?
I do not remember what kind.
So we'll go with. I think we said he had. I think he had chain, doggy size chain,
Hmm?
because he can. He's
I
just.
was thinking it was like Brig, maybe.
There isn't really a. Well, there's splint. No. It was splint.
Yeah, that sounds
Like
the
splint for a dog. All right. So the party is off. You're all making your way towards the site. Everything seems to be kind of uneventful. A little too quiet. So,
Right.
and you, Ryan, for being from this area, you know that this is either the animals are asleep at this point in time, or that something here is scaring them off.
Right. Well, this isn't quite normal. There's normally more birds and small creatures running about here.
Snakestick just points his hand down and just.
No, we have those up here.
Yeah, it's not coming from your ward.
Right. So maybe.
No, go ahead, Beast.
Maybe there's something funny going on around here.
Okay, so as you're all getting prepared, leaving, you're getting closer to the campsite.
Snakestick, go sneak.
Do you see Stick go sneak?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Oh, shit. That was the wrong button.
Oh no. Well, it was stealth, the first one.
One of these is the right button. So that's a 12 total.
Well, you're successfully sneaking about. But passive perception from the rest of the party, like what's everyone's passive perception?
15.
15. So you still see him. 24.
13.
You still see him, Varigan.
Not good at that one.
Just let me know the passive perception.
Oh, passive?
Mm-hmm.
Passive perception is 10.
You don't see him.
Mm-mm.
And Stick is sneaking away. Are you just sneaking off to see what's up ahead?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're all getting close to the camp, but Stick, you will see this before everyone else. And I'm already moving everyone to the party layer. Before you is a trampled campground.
Ouch. Whoa.
And strewn about are the bodies of humans and goblinoids, but you also hear a loud crunching off in the distance.
What time of day is?
It is about late afternoon.
Okay.
So who's driving the cart that I'm on?
I think it would be you.
Probably you, because the rest of us are mounted.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point, you will be off of your cart.
All right. So,
yeah, that's one thing we forgot to do is get Beasley his model.
Yeah, oops. Right, so
Okay.
So I'm gonna do something real quick, but it means I'm not gonna be able to see or hear anything. So if something goes awry and I'm not paying attention, just slap me. I'm gonna
Can I get
go.
that in writing?
You don't need it in writing. I give you permission. So I'm gonna go into my familiar. I'm gonna have him fly up and do like a circle and scout.
All right. So your reason with you, mentally riding him, you see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see 7 tents, about 8 human bodies, 6 goblin bodies, and in between what looks to be the bigger tent and one of the smaller tents, you see a giant creature, and he looks to be eating one of the dead bodies.
I kind of just start saying that, what I'm seeing, tents, dead bodies, human goblin, and a giant creature eating something.
Actually, Ryan, give me a straight intelligence.
That's an 18.
All right. You know exactly what this is. because you've heard your mother tell you about these and to stay away from them.
Uh-oh.
What you see in front of you is a Fomorian.
Right, guys. That's a Femoria in the camp, and Mom says we shouldn't mess with them, and we should just, leave them alone and not go near them.
Knowledge, nature, or arcana?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a preference on what I roll?
Either one.
Okay.
Knowledge.
Snake Stick,
Go ahead.
Snake Stick, you know what a Fomorian is. Because you may have seen them come out of their caves in the desert.
Right. So, tell Kenny.
All right.
That one, that's not in my encyclopedia of knowledge.
Okay. Fomorians are huge giant creatures.
Oh.
They are hideous, grotesque. They normally reside in the Underdark, but they do come out, but it has to be for a reason.
So we have a Underdark dweller.
Well, that doesn't sound natural at all, does it?
After what the majority of you have seen over the past before your 2-year hiatus, this is not the strangest thing.
I know this sounds like the somebody got lost. It sounds like the fucking Blackie Knife Ears have gotten some shit back together and somebody ran away or is dumb and walked off.
All right. And okay, so we are going to go ahead and get people prepared for the fight. All right, so get you all. Oh shit! All right. All right, so we are going to go ahead and place models where they need to be. Or I'm guessing Berrigan's going in on Axel.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to prevent me from having disadvantage while fighting him.
I mean, he's a huge creature, dog. Don't be shit deal. All right, and you are considered large while you're on Axel. And that
Nixtick will not be fighting mounted. He's going to tell his work to go find anyone living.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And we need to at least get one for Beasley. A temporary one for now until I can get one for later. Yeah. Son of a bitch. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either.
So he's a 3x3?
Huge creature. Huge creature, 15 by 15.
Okay.
Right, it's a big one.
Yep. All right, so... And you're more...
More orc than my other half.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you really...
Kenny knows, Nixtick does not.
I know, right?
Also, blatantly racist, so I only care about the orc half.
All right, so... And God, I forgot how to make sure who can move what.
There should be a permission.
Yeah, just I had to remember how to do that. Or be smart card. Be smart. Okay. Controlled by. Where the Okay, there it is. Controlled by Ryan. All right. Try moving the model. Should be the little orc-looking guy next to the Heflin.
Yeah, I got control.
All right. See if everyone has control of their models.
Negative.
Nope.
Negative. All right. Give me a second. Control by. Next sec. Save changes. Control by. Yeah, one of these days I'm actually gonna be smart and do this the correct way. And control by number 24. All right, everyone should have control.
Hey.
All right, so before anything, move yourselves into proper position.
Is there a line you want us to be behind?
Just don't go past these two tents. Like where Varigan is, he's fine. Don't go past these two. Yep. Number 24, do you need to, are you going to keep yourself right there or move yourself a little bit closer? All right. All right, we are going to go ahead and roll off on initiative.
Crap, I can't roll for dick tonight.
That's a 5 for me.
Jesus Christ, 24.
I'm excited about the adventure that I'm on with my friends again after so much time.
All right, so it is. All right, and it is 24, top of the order.
Go to your settings. Scroll down. Or scroll up, I should say, excuse me. Use advanced keyboard shortcuts. This button, that's how you toggle your mute, your unmute.
Cool. Did that fix it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. All right, so I'm sorry, that distracted me. I'm going first then?
Yep, with the 20, you are going first.
Okay, and all I'm seeing are dead dudes?
You're seeing dead humans, dead goblins, and further back, a huge creature, huge, giant, ugly as shit creature eating on a human body.
I'm going to roll to see if I can find anybody still alive. So I guess I'm rolling.
Everybody dead.
Everybody dead.
Everybody dead.
I relay that to the party almost just like that. I turn back from like my spot on top of the rock and I go, everybody's dead.
Let's see. Why does he have a +8 to that? That's fucking stupid.
Because you don't like us.
Well, the Fomorian heard you.
Also, because we're level 7s.
Also, there's a monster here and now he's aware of us. So, you're welcome for that.
Who here speaks giant?
Nope.
I do. Right, me, it's Nick Stick gonna get along. We can talk in all kinds of language.
Do you speak giant, goblin, and orcish?
Right, and a few more.
Okay, well, you've got me on that. I've only got giant, goblin, orcish, and common, and thieves can't.
Deep speech, undercommon.
All right, so
Well, no, really. Edible.
you just hear him continue to yell out, "More munchies!"
Right on that one.
All right, 24. Is that your turn?
There's nothing else I can really do until, like, if someone decides to engage in combat with it or not.
All right, now it is the Fomorian's turn. So that is 30. He advances closer. Are you 36? Oh, you are. All right, Varian.
Thank you.
He's looking directly at you.
Yep.
Need you to make a DC 14 Charisma saving throw.
Against what specifically?
Yeah, too much stuff.
Zach, you're muted.
I shouldn't be.
Still muted.
Still muted.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Weird. Okay. Against what specifically?
Charisma.
Yeah. No. What's he doing?
He's looking. One of his eyes looks a little bit bigger than think like Uncle Ruckus' eye is what he has.
Is he like trying to do a fear effect on me?
Fear? No. He's looking at you.
Okay.
And you're making a save against this look. He's giving you the evil eye.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't give a shit, I don't think. On 22?
No, you see, 22? Yeah. All right, you succeeded, but you're taking half of this damage.
Oh, okay.
All right, so 26.
So 13?
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll a knowledge arcana to realize what the fuck I just saw?
Yes, you can.
Do you want it on my turn, or can I do an interrupt with it?
On your turn.
Okay.
Was not
And that is his activation. And it is on Snickstick.
All right. So, first and foremost, that is not one of the ones I have. So, 16 Arcana to figure out what the fuck he just did.
Mm-hmm. From your studies with Christopher and from your general knowledge of actually being being around and on the fringes of these things, you know that their gaze magically forces a creature it sees to take damage. Like he's giving you the evil eye. He's giving you the stankiest of stank eyes.
Okay.
And it's
But
hurting your brain.
But there's no like shot that come out. It's just a straight like I'm looking at you and now my brain hurts.
Yep. It is strictly psychic damage.
Oh, that's not fun. I'm gonna take a cunning action and dash.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that will be able to set up for what I think is coming next.
All right.
And move, action, and cunning action. Yep, I'm done.
Okay. It is now on Sir Verdon.
5, 10, 35. Move 35 to get into his space.
Let me
Or
see.
to get into range to attack him.
Yep, you're within his space.
Okay, great. So now I am gonna go ahead and hit him with my sword.
Uh-huh.
And miss.
Yes, you do miss.
20?
I don't
thought
have
we were using
advantage against him.
I thought we were using the flanking rules in this campaign.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. We have been since the start.
Yeah.
So do I hit him on a 20?
We're not using the flanking rules in your campaign.
Yes, you do hit him.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's why I got this close, even though I couldn't attack.
Right, you hit him.
For let's say, so we're gonna start with 13 and then I'm gonna activate Smite.
Uh-huh.
That's not so great, so 15.
You hurt him, but he's still standing there.
Okay. I'm gonna finish my movement.
Uh-huh.
With the ride by attack.
Mm-hmm. Now this one you will not have advantage on. It'll just be straight attack. Or was that the whole thing with your initial melee attack? Was that your ride by?
That was a ride by.
Yeah, it was a ride by.
All right.
I'm not staying in this thing's grill. That's a bad plan.
All right. Rhyme, it's on you.
Right, so Mom said this was a bad idea, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to command Reason to go get in his face, and he's going to use the help action, so anybody attacking him gains advantage, because he's distracting them. Then I'm going to mutter under me breath, and a ball of blackish green light appears, and I shoot it at him as I cast the Blight spell. He owes me a Constitution check, 15.
DC 15 con check. All right. He passes.
And they'll take half of this.
Okay.
So I need to roll D8. So he takes half of 38. So 19.
Anybody quick math? 19?
19.
That rocked him a bit. But
And
he's
then
still standing.
And then I just kind of ducked right behind the tree again.
And we are back at the top of the round again. 24.
Okay, so give me a second. I need to examine where the party is on the board.
Okay, so
Everybody.
yeah, Ryan, Snickstick, and Berrigan on Axel.
Y'all spread the fuck out. What the fuck?
It's kind of what they do.
Damn it.
That thing's big. I'm not getting near it.
Shit, y'all. Yeah, but I have AoE spells. Okay.
I mean, if it's offensive AoE, go ahead.
No, I mean, I was gonna hit you guys with a spell that gave you buffs.
Oh.
But you moved.
I mean, you can buff yourself.
I'm looking at. Okay, so it's 30 feet. I'm trying to see where I should stand to catch as many of y'all dumb motherfuckers in it as possible.
And your movement is what, 25?
Yes, so I don't even think I could move to where it would be best.
Yeah, it's not going to be beneficial because
Okay,
the only person who
well,
can benefit would be Ryan.
all right, I'm gonna start moving towards Verrigan then. Hoofing it. See, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. I get exactly that far.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna have to use a weapon like a pleb.
You are very much out of this creature's reach.
It's a ranged weapon.
Yeah, I have a crossbow.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, I have a crossbow. Okay.
Oh.
So I'm gonna.
Never mind.
Wait.
Never mind. Keep going.
This is to hit.
Uh-huh. You hit him.
Då så till hit, so you see.
You hit him.
Okay, so then it's a 1d8 plus 1. So there is my damage.
46 points of damage. Yeah. A crossbow bolt flex it, like just pings into his flesh. He looks down at it and looks down and looks up at you, saying, "In giant,"
Which I don't.
but two people will understand. Who brings tiny pellet to fight?
I don't like his code, so I flip him the bird.
That he understands.
That's a universal language.
And it is on him now. What? All right. So he's going to turn this way. Take a swing at Verrigan because he's swinging with his great club, which has a 15-foot reach. All right, Verrigan, you. Oh, dear sweet God. Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
And he's swinging again because of multi-attack. That's a 19 hit.
Just barely.
Like, what's your armor class exactly?
19.
So he hit you.
Yep, just barely.
All right, so that will be 18 points of damage.
Ow.
18 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that will be his turn. Stick, it is on you.
All right. So, out of character, really quick. Rhyme,
Yeah.
your dragon is still has a help action on the next attack. Or
Yeah.
was that expended by? Was that for melee, or was that for like 24 would have expended it when she shot at it?
I think it's. Hold on. Let's.
The help action.
Yeah.
I think he can do it again.
I think it's. Hold on. Let's find familiar.
Because of turn order, like I need to know if the helping action for that was specifically for melee, or if, like, for example, 24's crossbow shot to it would have done the damage. It just will dictate whether or not I try to go into stealth again and sneak attack, because I came out of stealth because I dashed.
I don't.
Go ahead.
I don't. I'm looking for it. It's actually not on my sheet.
It's just the first attack roll is made with advantage with the help action.
Right. So, okay, it would have just been, so technically 24 had advantage on her roll, but I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hmm.
Well, alternatively, you can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. So basically, it's where the familiar is. You have to be 5 feet of it to get the advantage. So I wouldn't be able to get it because he's a 15 by 15. All right, so I will attempt to cunning action stealth, and I'm going to roll the right one this time.
Well, your stealth, his massive stanky eye does not notice you.
Or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know how to speak it. All right, I am going to use my poison daggers, and this is going to be one of my fancy poisons. So pray that I hit, guys.
Pretty sure you're gonna hit.
So 26 for the first one, and 24 for the second one.
You hit with both.
All right. First dagger is 8. Second dagger is 6 for a total of 14, and I need 2 Constitution saves. Give me the first one at a DC of 15.
All right, you said DC 15. That's not audible. 20.
Please fail. Please fail. Please fail. Please fail. Please fail. Please fail.
Damn it! Passes the first one.
All right. Now give me another one. Same thing. DC 15. It's 2 different poisons, but it matters.
He doesn't pass that one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I really wanted him to fail the first one.
All right. So what's happening with the second poison?
All right. The second poison's just extra damage.
Just extra damage?
Yeah. The first one was strength damage. 1d4 strength damage.
Ooh. Okay. So what's the damage or poison damage on the second?
I'm just gonna roll it with my sneak attack because it's an extra 2d6. Fuck, wrong button. This button. So that's 18 total more. So 18, 20, 34 points of damage.
All right. He's looking hurt now. He's really looking hurt. But he is still standing still upset that his meal has been interrupted. Varigan, it is on you.
All right, I'm gonna wheel Axel around and ride by him again
Mm-hmm.
to here. Bonus action cast the spell Branding Smite.
Okay.
Activate my Divine Grace, which is going to give me a +20 to my attack roll.
The fuck?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh, right. You're 7th level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is I'm going to take this guy the fuck down. So Branding Smite gives me 2d6. So let me go ahead and roll damage. Sorry.
You have to hit.
Sorry, does a 27 hit him?
Yes, that hits him.
Okay,
That
great.
is stupid.
Okay, so now he's going to take...
Welcome to Paladin, man.
I mean, that's fine.
So he's going to take 15 points of damage, and then I'm also going to activate Smite, the ability. Man, Smite's not doing shit for me today, though.
All right, so 15...
17 points.
17?
Yep. And then continue my ride and end up over here next to number 24.
All right. With the addition of the ride by attack, Sir Varigan runs by, slashes the ever-living shit out of the Fomorian. It looked like the attack missed. Looked like it missed. But you saw the Fomorian's knee buckle a bit as the Einhander just strikes against his knee. He's still standing. He's howling in pain, and he's still very pissed off.
Also, he's glowing brightly. Like a torch. Because when I hit him, the divine radiance made him illuminate.
All right. Rhyme, it is on you.
Right, so I'm going to step out a little bit again, look and go, oh, he's still there. And then I'm going to lean out and I'm going to cast the number 1 spell all warlocks like to cast. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast!
Man, you were so Steve Irwin right up until Eldritch Blast.
Right, I mean, right. So 2 beams.
What is it in your type of creature being from Australia, man?
Right, I don't know.
Wait,
so
okay.
the first one misses with a 5.
And the second crit.
Well, wait, hold on. Does a 13 hit? Because I'm a +7.
No. The 13 does not hit. But the
right.
critical, though, that's what? Double damage?
Right, double the dice. Or double the, yeah.
Double the damage dice.
So 10.
No, we rolled twice.
Oh. So 10.
10. All right.
So
I'm trying to help you out here. As much as Snickstick will hate you, I still
all right,
like
so it's still just 10.
It's still just 10. So he reaches out and 2 green blasts will shoot from his palm, and it's almost like an energetic, like an energy based, like ivy is the form of the blast.
All right. As this blast connects with the Fomorian, hitting him in the side, he howls out in giant. What bullshit am I being hit with? Humans with holy magic, half folks with their bullshit, tiny things with stabby things and little pointy sticks. I kill all of you. And we are going back on the top of the round with number 24.
Alright, so I'm not going to get to cast anything.
I'm very hurt and next to you.
Are you hurt? Oh, you did get
I
hurt.
got smacked and also evil-eyed. I am very hurt.
Okay, I'm going to move just a little bit there. And shit, I forgot that entirely. It was a long time ago, okay? It was a long time ago.
It was 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
12 seconds.
Look, Beasley's had 4 accents since then, man.
I know. I've been practicing all week too. This is horrible.
I think the Australian one should be.
Yeah, keep the Australian one.
Yeah, keep that one. I like Steve Irwin. Keep with that. Okay. So I'm gonna. How hurt is her? Like.
You could use a big heal and it would not be wasted.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds from like my 3rd level spell slot.
It's probably a good choice.
Okay. So you regain 3d8 plus 3 hit points.
That'll help a lot.
I will roll it. Sorry, it was sort of a shitty roll, but does 11 hit points make you feel any better?
I feel better than I did, but I still look rough.
Oh, man. Well, shit, dude. Well, number 24 just runs over and smacks you with 11 hit points.
Don't need more of that.
Well, not on this turn.
Right. I'll be back in 2.
Right?
All right, we are on to the BBEG, or just a big bad guy. Okay. Very good is out of range, but Stick is not. The Fomorian just kind of turns slightly. Slowly he turns, inch by inch.
Snake Stick's just like, oh, well.
Snake Stick just looks up to him and Giant is like, what, you want to go?
Don't be the whack-a-mole, Snake Stick.
I'm going to not even get hit because I'm going to do this shit. I'm going to kick him in the dick. AKA, I'm going to impose disadvantage.
All right.
Please. When Snake Stick imposes disadvantage on someone, it's because it's kicking them in the dick. It's canon.
Kick him in the junk.
And if they ain't got a dick, well, then I just don't do it.
Right, but it's not a werewolf.
All right. The giant's just looking down at you. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Swing it with his great club.
Disadvantage, please.
You're right.
Hit.
All right, so the 17.
This is why I did it.
The 17.
Shit, it's going to go down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so the 17. Does that connect?
No.
All right, he's swinging again. He's confused.
Wildly flailing.
Disadvantage. Misses
Nope.
again. Still upset.
I looked at him and I was like, kick him in the dick, and they'd just be like, you can't touch this.
All right.
Long, wavy, wacky, arm flailing, inflatable Fomorian man.
All right.
Next day, alter ego in this universe is MC Hammer, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the end of the Fomorian's turn. It is now on Snickstick. The Fomorian has been swinging wildly, missing terribly, as the small goblin before him basically threatened to kick him in the dick. It has been very successful. It was super effective.
Snickstick just further in Giant, just taunting him. He's like, all right, guard your junk. I'm going to kick you in the junk. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I pull that leg back. And I lean forward and stab.
All right.
And I'm actually going to pop Fury the Small.
Oh, no.
And he is 3 size categories larger than I am, because he's huge, right?
Yes, he's huge.
Medium, large, huge, 3 categories.
Mhm.
All right. All right. So, I love fighting big shit as Nick Stick. So, dagger 1.
Connect.
Dagger 2.
Connects also.
All right. I can't click those. That's the wrong damage type. Give me a second.
13.
23. And 2 con save.
Con. All right.
First one's the important one.
-5. Oh. And the second, he fails both.
All right. 2 points of strength damage permanent.
2 points of strength. So his strength is. He's looking a little weak, but he's still looking strong.
And 4 points of poison. So a total this round from me of 27 points.
The Fomorian's wobbling, and I really mean wobbling. And if that is...
Nope. Snickstick is going to take this opportunity. Since I did not use cunning action to attack, I'm going to use cunning action to dash the fuck away and ignore opportunity attacks.
All right. And it is now on Varigan.
Meanwhile, Snickstick's internal monologue. Holy fuck, that worked. Holy fuck, that worked. Holy fuck, that worked.
While he's busy dealing with Snickstick, Varigan's gonna pop up behind him. And give him the old 1-2 with a great sword, hopefully taking him down. So, don't have advantage this time.
No.
But the second one hits.
The second one does hit.
So he's going to go ahead and take another 2d6 plus 4. And then another 2d8.
Oh. As Varigan comes up behind the Fomorian is wobbling. The Fomorian is weak from massive blood loss through several points of damage. Varigan comes up behind him and literally jams his sword into his spine. The Fomorian seizes up. And Snickstick, you see the larger eye roll into the back of his skull as he topples over dead.
And this is why I got the hell out of Dodge, because if he fell on me, oh boy, that would hurt.
Varigan is going to keep moving and then circle around to avoid getting fallen on.
He fell forward, so you're good.
Still, not sticking around for that.
Congratulations, everyone. You have killed the Fomorian.
Yee!
Well, I suppose now would be a good time to look and see what these people have stolen and see what there might be of use here.
Oh, no, I think this was the scouting people. This is where we're supposed to find them. You know, the ones we were supposed to, like, search and rescue, but search and avenge.
Well, they won't be needing their possessions then, will they?
I mean, provided it's any good.
I would suggest we gather whatever is of use and get out of here before that thing shits itself.
Also, why the fuck are there goblins here? Cutting in on my turf. Don't they know it's one goblin per million humans?
I think we should gather ourselves together, like right here by me, so that I might heal you.
I'm fine.
I would very much appreciate some healing.
All right. Well, sit tight.
Just shout back in Orcish. You still alive?
Right. Yep. I'm gonna figure this out before next game.
I can't remember.
24.
Yes.
As you start to go through your process of healing as normal, something is off.
Like with me?
Yes.
Because I was gonna pop this spell.
Like your first healing spell with Varigan worked fine. Now something feels a little off.
Like Number 24 gives a little cough. She's like, sorry, I think I've got a spot of indigestion.
When you cough, black bile comes out of your mouth a little bit.
Oh, fuck. But I wasn't hurt. I wasn't even touched by it.
Give me a perception check, number 24.
Perception.
This is just a general perception on your person.
+3 on perception. Thank you.
Okay. As you're checking yourself over, once you get to your right arm, something feels a little warm there.
I look at it.
Do you actually roll up your sleeve and armor to actually see it? Okay. And everyone else is going to see this if they're all there. I'm guessing Snick is not.
No, I'm 50 feet away.
Okay. So for Verrigan and Rhyme and you 24, you see a marking, a dark marking on your arm in the shape of a scorpion.
Number 24 just looks like she's got the Nom helicopters going in her head.
Religion? 17?
It's not really religion. This is more of something that you guys have kind of started piecing together after the battle. After the battle, you all noticed that when the Hawk and Bat God were still battling out, you all noticed that some of the enemies that you saw had bats on their iconography. Some of them had scorpions, either tattooed, carved into armor, or into their flesh. But this one seems a little different. Like, this wasn't tattooed onto 24. This wasn't carved. This just appeared. And number 24 is having a moment.
Number 24 kind of looks up and in like that loud whisper says, "This sun has followed me my whole life. It has my memories, I know it does. I mean, a bit inconsequential now maybe since I've started a new life and all, but it haunts me."
Everyone else, roll me a perception check.
Including me?
Yep, including you.
12.
Okay.
$14.
Right. Well, you're all going to see it. Off towards you, you all hear rustling. And as you all turn to look towards that rustling, you see a leopard coming towards you.
Like a big leopard?
A snow leopard, yes.
Oh.
It's not a big one. It's just a snow leopard. Snow leopard just comes towards you. Comes directly towards 24. Kind of rubs up against her a little bit and then rubs his face against the mark.
Number 24 just looks at the rest of the party in frozen horror.
As the leopard rubs against the mark, the pain or the warmth of it just kind of fades away a little bit.
Hmm.
But you kind of hear the leopard like hack and cough a bit. The leopard's starting to look weak.
I look. Well, I don't really know how to perform medicine on a leopard. I'm not a veterinarian.
Stick is just there.
Right, where did you come from?
Me or is that?
I was talking to the animal,
The leopard.
the leopard.
The leopard kind of looks up at you, Ryan, and it doesn't seem to communicate with you. It just lays down on the ground, breathing heavily. And after a few minutes,
Corey, Poisoner's Kit 23 antitoxin.
nothing you have can stop this.
I can't even pull it.
No. This
I
is
Look up at 24, and it's like, do you have like a cured disease or anything? Either of you, looking between her and Berrigan.
I mean, yeah, I do.
Points at leopard.
I'll lay a hand on it and pump a mercy into it. Remove poison.
Okay. The poison's not removed. It looks a little bit better, but not by much. You all get the feeling that once it rubbed up against 24's scorpion marking, which is still there but no longer burning, that some form of divine intervention happened to prevent the pain, and this snow leopard is going to die for it.
I'm afraid there's nothing more we can do here.
If I cast Spare the Dying on it, does it have any effect?
No.
Even if it dies and you cast Spare the Dying on it, it would still come back. But if it's still poisoned, the poison still affects it.
Is the same true for what is it called? Revivify.
Revivify? No. 24, you get a feeling that whatever's happening, you cannot save. You cannot prevent. It kind of feels like this is an inevitability. And to do anything to prevent it would be wrong. And this is coming from like somewhere deep inside of you.
I kind of relay this to the party. Like, no, just let him. He came here for this.
Or it's whatever the fuck that is. Points at your scorpion tattoo. Telling you that. I'm assuming that you told us that it's coming from deep inside of you.
No, I didn't say that. I just.
Nixie doesn't say that then. He's just like, that's not fucking fair.
So with its last little breath, it just stops breathing and then just lays there.
Fuck. Sorry. I just spilled tea on myself.
So, and as the snow leopard dies, you all don't need to roll a perception check from this. It starts to snow.
It's getting cold here.
It doesn't feel cold. And you can all tell that the snow is coming from Gaslin's Peak.
Oh, wonderful.
Right.
Just looks over at 24. Looks like you've got a friend on the high mountain.
Well, it's good to have friends, I suppose.
And I guess this one would technically be in the highest place.
Don't know what I did to deserve that.
Venturing to guess here that it's got something to do with the fact that you don't have these and you do have that. And something probably about them being at war with the bat guys and the stingy guys. This isn't the first time that scorpions have fucked with us.
This is true, and it usually comes to us through me, which is why I was apologetic about it. I've thought about it every day since I lost my memories, and I can't imagine what I might have had to do with a war between gods. I mean, I'm only we.
Ryan, you're hearing this, and this is all completely new to you. You know of the gods, but you don't know of what they're talking about, a bat god or a scorpion one.
Right. Oh, what gods are y'all? Damn it! What gods are y'all talking about? I'm just gonna give up on the accent tonight.
No.
Snickstick just looks over at him. Do you remember the war, big battle 2 years ago?
What war?
How is that not? Where are you fucking from?
North.
Okay, south at what I'm assuming is now called the Ghost Plains or some bullshit like that by the natives. I don't know. Big ass fucking battle. Like, massive. All the allies races got together and fought against some of the these corrupt humans, bullshit like that, goblins, orcs, evil men, drow.
Forces of darkness, mate.
Yeah, they are. There's like this giant bat thing that's trying to insert itself into the world, some kind of thing. The fucking Thunderbird god of something or other, Hawk, came down and fought it, and it blew both the armies. It's what ended the war, basically. Devastation. You heard of none of this?
All right. About 2 years ago, I was visiting my mom's family in the mountains. So no, well, under the mountains deeply. So yeah.
What?
I was under a giant fucking rock. God damn. This is great. I want to watch the playback of this.
You're muted.
Right. What was that?
It's just, how did you miss it?
He went to see his mom. Didn't you hear him?
Yeah, under
Mom's family.
Under a mountain. Don't know how he fit, but I'ma just believe him.
Right. Well,
they're well carved paths, known ways to get home.
Well, anyway.
Right.
No, their big fight, bad things happened. We've been fucked with before by scorpions, big ones, small ones, bats, big ones, small ones, really fucking big ones. So yeah, that. Also, Farragut and I follow the snake, so we've had some help in that direction sometimes. And apparently, number 24 in a past life before amnesia stage, probably had a friend on the high mountain with the snow leopard.
Oh, right. Big fuck all bad, that's who I follow.
There's a big fuck off bad?
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to tell me a bit about that.
None of you know. No.
Yeah,
because it's DM knowledge for the rest of you. Baisley's Patreon is not per se a god.
I've picked that up yet, but Snakestick doesn't know the difference between a fucking warlock and a fucking druid, so...
Yeah, Sir Varrigan is also not the whole I study religion type of paladin.
If this were Krios, that would be a different story. But it's not. It's Snakestick. Snakestick's just like, whatever. Okay. Explains stories of the war. Explains what we did. up until the point that he blacked out in a red haze because he was fighting an orc that looked like Gul'dan and kicked him in the dick and then stole his head.
Do you still have the head?
Oh yeah, no, it's mounted
Oh,
to the
the
front
skull.
of my, yeah, it's mounted to the front of my fucking wagon.
Right.
Fuck with the war?
I was in the war.
Right, well...
So if you've watched most of the videos, it's basically Snick Stick's variation of that events explained to you.
Right, well... If you ever meet me dad, he's a nice orc. I promise. He don't do the looting and the pillaging thing.
Right. Is your dad from the Blue Wastes?
No, he's from the north.
Then I probably won't run into him.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to go home eventually, you know. I gotta go see him and check on him.
Bring me with you.
Yeah, then my mom would like to meet you too.
Look, I don't know about you, but I appreciate the thought if you're finding me attractive, but I don't swing that way.
No, friends. Not like that. You're too small anyway.
Come meet my parents.
Yeah, all of you are welcome to come. I mean, everybody's welcome in my house.
I'd like to go.
Of course you would.
It doesn't sound like the worst idea ever. I think that broadening one's horizons is always a good idea.
I mean, they sent...
Go to Mom's house who we met today.
Wait, so is your mom... Wait, hold on. You said you're meeting your mom's family, but your dad is the orc.
Right.
But your mom's family lives under the mountain.
Right.
What fucking family of... You're half orc? What? Half what? Human? Humans don't live under
Oh, I think he's half orc, half dwarf. I didn't even know they come that way.
half orc.
No,
half
no.
dwarf is not big, that big thing.
No, mom.
What if a half orc, half dwarf was as big as an orc and as wide as a dwarf? That would be awesome.
That would
Right, no, mom's...
Boss height.
That'd be
No,
like Bjorn on steroids.
Mom is an elf.
He's one of the
Oh
fucking fairy prancy dancers.
no, he does not. I'm following now.
I'm not one to kink shame, personally.
I am following now. Your mother is Drow.
Right.
Oh.
Is this a bad thing?
Depends. What's your stance on bats?
We don't like them.
All right, then you're fine.
Is
See,
it,
I can be rational.
is it because
Wait,
they're
hold on. Your mom's a drow?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, I'm definitely coming.
Oh no, now. But I did invite you. It'd be rude to uninvite you.
It's okay. I purely mean to pick her brain about poisons. Is that racist?
No, she doesn't do that anymore.
Well, do you have family that does? I mean, drow poisons. I've got drow poisons, so.
Could you shut up? Like, could you?
I'm excited and trying to make friends.
Yep.
He's half orc. I'm getting over my racism for a mutual interest in poisons.
Well, man, we didn't talk about that stuff. Mom bakes cookies though, and
See,
cakes and pies.
Why
Hey.
don't we all just get behind that? Huh,
Yeah.
Stick? Why don't we all just get behind some cookies and call it a day?
Well, we gotta
Um,
call it a day anyway. We gotta go back and tell everyone about. Well, tell Patterson so Patterson can go deal with the paperwork because I sure as fuck ain't doing it.
All right,
Why is it something
DM,
else
I'm gonna
fucking
go.
happens and we always have some stupid fucking argument after.
Hey,
This isn't
DM,
an argument; it's a clarification.
I'm gonna go over to the Fomorian and chop its fucking head off.
How far away is the wagon?
You left the wagon like a good. It's not too far behind. Also, everyone roll me a perception check with advantage.
16.
Right, that's a 22.
27.
Okay. All right. You all see this and hear this. As the snow continues to fall, and it kind of seems like things are becoming a little bit more lively. Things go quiet again.
Time to go.
Uh-oh.
But not quite in a bad way. Like, you all get a feeling that something's happening.
I give another sharp whistle.
Your work doesn't respond.
Oh, that dumb motherfucker.
From the left hand side, you hear something approach.
Stealth.
No need, because
Panic.
Varian just looks up from putting the thing's head in a sack. Huh?
When Varian looks up and everyone else looks in the general direction, and Snake Stick panics. Coming towards you is another snow leopard.
Oh,
But
hello.
this snow leopard is bigger than Axel.
Oh, hello.
Right, that's a big fuck off.
Can you talk to it?
This snow leopard is pure white. Its spots are so faded gray that they can be barely made out. And its eyes are the brightest blue you have ever seen.
Right, I can try.
Oh,
Hello?
shit. Snickstick says from stealth. It's just like,
When you say, oh shit, the snow leopard's eyes look directly at you.
yep, no point hiding. No, I know who that is. It's okay, that one's friendly. For now.
The snow leopard just walks past all of you,
Snickstick gets the fuck out of its way.
goes towards the downed snow leopard, gently nudges its body, and you all get an innate sense that something magical is happening.
Observing it.
As the snow leopard pulls back, you see that the dead snow leopard is not a dead body. It is a mound of snow.
Okay.
The snow leopard looks to all of you and then walks away again, back towards the direction of the mountain.
I'm assuming it wants us to follow.
Once the leopard is out of sight, the snow stops. The animals start making sounds again, and now the warg comes towards Snickstick.
Snickstick just pats him and he's like, nope, that was a good call. Good boy. Good idea.
Noodles also comes out and heads directly towards 24.
Number 24 greets Noodles.
Noodles is enjoying his head pats, his tail wags, and he goes nowhere near the mound of snow where the snow leopard's dead body was. Neither does the warg.
Well, Warg and I are over here. Snickstick's just like, I think it's time to go, guys and girl, and
Yes.
whatever your preferred pronoun is. You got the head? Cool. I guess we can show them that and say that's what they. Yeah, if they want the bodies, they can come get them. I vote leaving, like now.
I'm gonna do a quick poke around to see, like, while they were bickering, I was poking around to see what the hell was going on as far as anything left behind.
Just the basic camp stuff, like A lot of their weapons are strewn about the camp on the ground. A lot of their armor is pretty much destroyed. In the main tent, you do find a map.
I will pick up the map and observe it.
On this map, with a quick inspection, on this map, it looks like a map of the surrounding area and a little bit beyond. There are spots marked off. Some of them look to be in black ink, while one of them looks to be circled in red.
Okay. And what is circled in red?
All you see are the words main camp.
Okay, so in relative distance from where we are, because I assume I can find myself on the map at this point and then figure out where the camp is from here.
The camp is a good ways away south.
Okay. So go back to town and then push towards the camp.
Well, it is starting to get a little bit later in the day.
Yeah. There's snow on the ground. And...
Well, it's fresh snow now, and now it's gone. Like, the snowing has stopped.
What time of year is it?
It is, let's see, it's been 2 years. It was kind of summer when you guys are. It's getting close to winter for you guys.
At that point, Varrigan just kind of rolls up the map, puts it in his scroll case, walks out of the tent, gets on Axel, and starts heading in the direction of town.
Does everyone else follow?
Snickstick was waiting. Just like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Number 24, you all right? All right. I think it's time to go.
Okay. You all make it back to town with relative ease.
Oh, look, it's Noodle.
With no problems. No, that's not Noodle.
Right, I know.
And you find Patterson waiting for you all.
I hand Patterson a bag full of head.
He gives that, what the fuck is this look? Takes a bag, looks in the bag, immediately closes the bag, and then looks at the three of you, Vargas, Nixick, and 24, and then just goes, why didn't I expect anything less of any of you?
What? You said find out what happened to the scouting party.
This is what happened to the scouting party.
We got jumped by what did them in.
And what am I looking at?
It's a whatever the fuck it's called.
The Fomori's head.
Kind of looks at Ryan like, what the hell is this?
Right, big old fuck all creature that shouldn't be up in this area. It's a Fomori.
They're not from around here.
No.
He's probably just doing what we all do. You know, go to exotic places, meet exotic peoples, then kill them.
Is that what you do on your spare time?
Well,
no,
I mean,
that's what I joined the war for, though.
No, that's not what some of us do in our spare time.
Oh, but the killing, I do wander around to new places, meet new people, new friends.
You muted.
I can kind of hear.
I thought I'd unmuted. Yeah, I'm just here with the Clerics Without Borders, Seesaw. I mean, sometimes some killing gets mixed up in that.
I don't think your clerics actually do a lot of the help prevent killings. But never mind. I will just.
No,
I will go.
prevent killings with killings. You know,
I'm just
where
gonna.
unthinkable.
I'm
You're
gonna
starting
go.
to sound like a paladin there, 24.
That's just called preemptive killing, and it's totally fine.
The economy is in shambles. It's
Patterson's face goes blank.
Welcome back, Pat.
He hefts the bag.
I've got something else for you, Patterson.
Even Snickstick looks at Varrigan and is like, it's not another fucking head, is it?
No,
he
it's
slowly turns his head towards you. And the look in his eyes looks like if he wasn't under any of you, and this was not a direct order, he would have chanced stabbing someone right now.
Varrigan just hands him the map. Intelligence.
He takes the map, slowly turns back around, and leaves, taking this information back to Ashbourne's leadership.
Snickstick goes with him.
Stay here. Keep an eye on Varrigan.
I mean,
what does he think
why?
I'm going to do? I'm not sure. Anyway.
Go, Drake. Just go, Drake.
Right, I'm all for drinking. First round's on me.
Sounds good to me. I'm going to go stable Axel, give him a good brush down, and then I'll join you.
Snickstick just pats his warg and says, all right, go hunt.
And he bounds off out of town. And with this, we will end the session here, because I still have just a tad little bit more things that I need to get together. And I will make sure to get this information from the end of this session to the next session, and hopefully we will have one more new person with us.
Very good.
All right. So, thank you everyone for tuning in. I have been Corey of the Vultyr Chronicles, joined by Zach as Sir Varrigan, Kenny as Snickstick, Haley as number 24, and newly arrived Beasley as Rhyme. No. We will see you all next week on Wednesday, where this adventure continues.
Hashtag let bees stay finally work.
Bye.